Alright, welcome to SoFlo TV again, everybody. It's your host with the most. This story today is not a new story. This is an older story, about 2 weeks old or so. But I felt like revisiting this story because the first time I saw this story, it was very interesting to me and I kind of knew what was going on right away, but I wanted some more things to develop, some more information to come out, and them things there. Y'all ask me what kind of story I talk about. First of all, let me say the reason I'm doing this story today is because fresh off the heel of the reason why the FBI is in Jamaica and the whole scamming thing and all these things, I hinted to you guys, or I said to you guys, that one of the things that is Jamaica is now known around the world for is internet love. In other words, then, a lot of Jamaicans are now known for enticing others, like elderly white women from European countries, so on and so forth, and them entice the woman, them tell them, baby, you're sexy and me love you and them kind of something there, and come down to Jamaica, come have some fun with me and them thing that the woman them come down, the youth them get them some good pipe, some old woman get some good pipings when she come a yard, and next thing you know she want to marry the little youth and carry them go back to Europe or wherever she come from, Canada and these places. But the youth say, no, I don't want to go Canada or them places. I don't want to leave Jamaica. So here what you do. You help me set up a business here and you can come and go when you please and you can have, you know, life in paradise and them kind of something. So anyway, this story right here. So this story right here is about a 56-year-old Canadian woman who has been implicated in the death of her 25-year-old Jamaican husband. Yes, there's a 31-year difference if you can't do the maths, or maybe my maths wrong, me don't know. But the story goes as follows. The Falmouth Criminal Investigation Branch, or the CIB, has charged 56-year-old Canadian woman Monique Cook Reed for the alleged contract killing of her 25-year-old husband Jamari Reed. Alright, so Jamari, who is an inspiring recording artist, was shot and killed execution style at his home in Falmouth, Trelawney on August 24th, 2016. Right? That I just did a deal. The attacker then tied up all the occupants of the house. All the occupants of the house. After which they opened fire on Reed, killing him on the spot. People say him get shot up all over his body. A bunch of shot him get. Right? That means, we'll talk about that. The other occupants in the house were uninjured by the assailants. So that means him them come for. Them come in at the house, broke in at the house, shot him up, tie up hand and foot, shot him up. Never hurt nobody else. Them never ransacked the house, them never searched for nothing. Them blam him up and left, right? On arrival of the police, Reed was found with his hands and feet tied while laying in a pool of his own blood with multiple gunshot wounds all over his body. According to investigations, his wife, who is a retired psychologist from Ontario, Canada, issued several threats to the victim before his demise. She is subsequently charged and is scheduled to appear in court next week. Reed's father, who is an ex-cop, said that if he had gotten all the information he has received now since his son's death and heard all the threats that his wife had made, Jamari would still be alive today. Alright, so I took it upon myself to go and listen to some of Jamari's music and some violent gunman, evil talking and music, and I think I said, be careful of the things that you say. Words are powerful. They go out there into the universe and them take on life and them, you know what I say, and come forth in action. So like Father Capleton said, be careful of the words you put out there into the universe. So him over there talk about how much money we kill and slap shot in the face and boy can't catch me off guard because I always have my gun for me and these kinds of things. These are the things that he was talking about in his music, Jamari. Anyways, it's sad to see that he is dead at such a young age, right? So you're talking about a 25-year-old Jamaican man, young man, that was married to a 56 But you hear my voice crack when I say a 56-year-old Canadian, European Canadian woman. A little bit of what people had to say in the comment section of this story before we go any further, right? One person said, likely this is a typical story of an older white woman who goes to Jamaica, hooks up with a local man who is much younger. He pretends to love her, and that the people that I talk about when them put on the list of crimes that are taking place in Jamaica or by Jamaicans online and so on and so forth, duping, robbing foreigners and tricking them out of their money and these things, right? So it's the typical story this person said of the older white woman who goes to Jamaica, hooks up with a local man who's much younger. He pretends to love her. She helps him. She gets him set up with a bar or a taxi or a restaurant or whatever his business muse is. Maybe in this case it was a musical career, right? He has other women on the side. Gets tired of the controlling white woman. What is not typical is that she killed him. I think I met these two in the grill a few years ago, someone said. Alright. Another person said, well said, sad, but true. Another person said that was nothing but a horny, lonely woman that have a little bit of income and can prey on the younger, underprivileged Jamaican men, like a pedophile preys on kids. Kiss me teeth. One next person says Sonny J. Santiago, which is the person that said that. Sorry, not only white woman, but the young boy also. He wanted to fuck her because she have money and she fuck him because he showed her that he wanted her. And both of them are stupid. Okay? So don't just blame the white woman alone. That's what this person is saying. So another person says, Sandra D says, whatever it was, she should have just walked away. Canada is a multicultural country. We could have gotten any man, she could have gotten any man she wanted there. It's good that she was charged with a crime. Now, let's see if she'll be sentenced to prison time. Somehow mysteriously disappear and end up back in Canada. It's known to have happened before. It's known to have happened before. It's known to have happened before. Alright. What? That contract killings were put out because the people that come down to Jamaica and find out say the youth are dupe her out our money and all the money that she's sending from Canada or England or whatever. So as I've said before, life is very cheap in Jamaica, so it's nothing. If me I'm going to Jamaica right now, it's not very hard. This is sad. This part is sad. Listen to what I'm about to say. If I'm to go to Jamaica right now, it would not be hard for me to contract someone 5,000 US cash, slap with that, and it would probably be done. Worse if we can up the money, I'm gonna have a 10,000 US for that, showing that's over $1 million Jamaican dollars right there. Slap with that, and your life gone, right? And I'm sure that people can get it done for way less than that. Alright? So, it's sad but it's true, and that's the way things go there. Right? As in this case. Last comment before my whole summing up of the whole thing. This person, Munchie Turn Up, says, fuck him. Him leaving good black woman for a fucking white bitch. And you hear them a talk about karma. Them now stop kill black people. Don't fucking like them. Because they don't like us. And them only like the Jamaican man Bigwood. Them a go on like a only Jamaican man cheat. Jail her pussy ass. Make some girl beat her or fuck her. Maybe even an eye for your eye. And that you fucking call karma. Well, Munchie Turn Up, that is very mean and very low. In a court of law, it has to be proven that this lady somehow, they're going to have solid proof. They're going to have to find the people that did this. The people that did this are going to have to then confess. She can't just make threat to him, so and say, you using me, I'm gonna pay someone to kill you, and then him end up dead, and word of mouth get her to serve prison time in Jamaica for his murder. You understand what I'm saying? He was an aspiring artist. His name was out there. He had a lot of gun tune, or the one song we hear from him, then should I say, had a lot of gun talk in it. A lot of murder and killing talk, bust off face talk in it, and them kinds of things there. So it's easy to point in that direction also. Now, as far as she go, the woman go, them gonna have solid proof. Then again, the way how Jamaica court system work, I don't know. If she has enough money, she can probably pay somebody off from the inside to make this go away, or to make everybody, the story die down to the point where she jumps on a plane, leaves the country, like one commentator said, and she'll be back in Canada before you know it, and she doesn't have to worry about this whole thing. It'll blow away, right? In any event, if she is found to be guilty, can you imagine? Imagine when they're telling us that this is not the first time that this has happened, that a lot of the murders that were happening in Jamaica was actually contract killings from people flying down to Jamaica. Imagine, I'm hypothetically speaking, I am not speaking factual here now, okay? So I know someone will love to take shit and run with it and have no reasoning skills whatsoever. So I am hypothetically speaking, I am just saying, imagine, because this story is spinning off of the whole FBI being in Jamaica because of the crime scene thing where people are scamming people online, on telephone, also into relationships, taking away the people their money, and I promise the people them life together and all these things, even going as far as to marrying them, where this 25-year-old Jamaican young man here took it upon himself to marry a 56-year-old Canadian woman, and she did spend out her Canadian dollars on him, and when she come back to Jamaica, she find out that him have a bag of girl on the side, and him don't really want her. Her feelings are hurt, so what she did was, this is the story they're going with. What she did was, she paid someone to kill him. It's Offlow TV, man. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Look into the story for yourself. I want to hear what you think about this in the comment section. Tie it into the FBI being in Jamaica. Tie it into these crimes, these types of crimes that are happening in Jamaica, and how these things can be prevented, how they can be solved. Because we don't just want to criticize enough. We actually want to come with solutions, right? Or we want to come with suggestions that can turn into solutions. Great minds think alike. If we put our heads together, we can probably solve something, not true? Alright, man. It's Offlow TV. I'm up out of here. And like, comment, share, and subscribe, yes? Peace.